And we're up and running. Good afternoon, guys. How's everyone doing on this Monday afternoon? Welcome to my channel, guys. Joey Barnett TV. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I know it was a little bit windy, but despite that, I hope everyone had a good weekend. I hope you're all in the best of health, and I hope you're all being the best version of yourself you could possibly be. So, guys, I've been uploading content about the stock oil over the last few days, and yeah, got quite a bit of a controversy around it too. Different opinions, different people think different things, and yeah, it's good to get different opinions. You know, some are with it, some are against it, but all the opinions count, and it's all good. It's all good. It's all gravy. As I said, I hope everyone had a good weekend. And what I did say to you the other day is I was going to upload some content about prison because that's probably what everyone wants to hear about. To be totally honest with you, it does baffle me and sometimes makes me think, why does people want to hear about prison all the time? And the truth of the matter is because, you know, because I've got the experience of being in long-term prisons, and I was in and out of prisons for a good part of 3 decades. I've got quite a lot of stories. Been around all the top players and been at the top of the pecking order myself. So yeah, guys, today I'm going to be talking about. It's only going to be briefly, by the way, and because I'm going to probably do a part 2 and a part 3 of it too. But yeah, thanks all my new subscribers. Thank you to those that's been with me from day one of my journey and what are still there with me today. Without you guys, I won't be uploading content. I don't look at YouTube as a business. I look at it like, I don't know, an escapism, a little bit of a diary. And what makes me upload more content is your comments, which you give me, you know, and that could be someone that actually waits for me to upload content. You know, them type of things is what makes my day. That's what makes me, it rocks my boat actually. It makes me feel so good in myself that I'm helping other people out, because that's what I'm all about, helping other people out. The reason why I tell these prison stories is not to glamorise crime in any way, shape or form. It's basically for awareness and to let people know that committing crimes and taking drugs is far from glamorous. Actually, you know, when the shit hits the fan, you'll be at the rock bottom, and not many people can climb their way back out of it, let me tell you now, and get back to life on a normal basis and face reality, like, you know. So yeah, it's hard to climb out of that away from that rock once you're down so far. But I'm one of them lucky ones that took control of it and beat addiction. So yeah, I like to share my experiences around drugs too, and that's because if I can, I've got the experience of being on drugs, and also all drugs, you know, ranging from cannabis to acid to ecstasy to smack to crack to everything you could think of, MDMAs, trips. I took just about everything, and I didn't actually find out that I had an addictive personality until later on in life. But that was the case for me. I had what's called an addictive personality, and I couldn't just have one thing. Some people can take it or leave it, but with me, I couldn't do that. So basically, I'd say if it was the bit of a bugle, I'd start that and literally iron out my bank account, iron out, you know, all my money around it, not being able to stop. So that's why I had to take control of it, and I had to stop, because I've got so much experience around Class A. It's unbelievable, and it destroys lives. It ruins lives on a day-to-day basis. And one thing I'm going to say is this, yeah? You see these Class A drug dealers, they don't give a flying F about you. All they care about is that. They don't care about what the pain and misery is causing your family, what the pain and misery is causing you. All they care about is that, and that is the dead honest truth. You know, you can't trust these Class A drug dealers. You really can't trust them, because, you know, to want to sell that with no how can I say it, with no thoughts and consequences of their actions, They're just very self-centered people. All they think about is themselves, lining their own pockets and their own family. You know, F what they're doing to your family and F what they're doing to you, as long as they've got the money. So that's why I do like to stress, and I do like to upload content about Class A drugs, guys. But yeah, I'm going to jump back onto the subject, and it's going to be about the police prison lockdown, which was in 1987 stroke 1988. Don't quote me, but it's one of them years. But I got a 3-year sentence. I think I was 17 or 18 when I got a 3-year sentence. And from court, I think it was in a London Crown Court. From there, or Kingston, one of them. From there, I went to Lambeth Holding Centre at Pratt Walk, and that was a gaff and all. Lambeth Holding Centre. You always met your enemies in there, and you couldn't get away from them. So despite how many people they was with or how many boys they was with, if you had an enemy in the system, you would definitely meet him in Lambeth Walk, and there was no other alternative but to fight your way out. You had to fight or flight. It was one of them. But I never had no enemies in this system, but I see many people getting really, really severely hurt in that Lambeth Walk. Untold times getting blue lighted out to the hospital. But yeah, guys, from there we got sent to a prison, and then what happened was when they was getting located from Lambeth Walk, and then when they was finding out that the prisoners was on lockdowns, they then had to send us to different police stations all around the UK. And I got sent to Wales, a place called Rumney in South Wales, to start my 3-year sentence. I didn't have a clue how long I was going to do it in there, but yeah, I went up to there to start my 3-year sentence, and it was a massive police station. It was like a holding centre, to be honest with you. And I'll always remember, I'll never forget it, because of they had to cater for us. They had to look after prisoners, not people that had nicked off the streets. Now, we're convicted, so they had to look after us. And obviously there was no chef, no cooks in the police station. That meant they had to go out to McDonald's, to KFC, or to whatever we ordered. And I'll tell you what, I'd have that over a bit going into a prison any day of the week, especially when it comes to food, because that's the nearest thing to my heart is food. But yeah, it was good times. It really was good times. There's quite a few of us, all from London, up in Wales. We got as many phone calls as we want. We could have as many visits as we want. We could have whatever food we want. And there's one last thing, which was a big bonus: the doctor. Now, a lot of us played on it because 1 or 2 inmates had give us the green light to let us know, look, when you went in front of a doctor, whatever you asked for, that doctor was giving you. And the reason why he was giving you it is because he knew our situation. He knew what we should have been in prison, but we was in a police station, and he just wanted to keep us happy and keep us quiet. So he gave us whatever we wanted. At the time, I was getting the eggs off of him. Do you remember the eggs, the yellows and the greens, and emptying them out and boating them eggs? So yeah, I was getting them every single day. That was probably the first time I actually had any addiction. That was the first addiction that I probably picked up, or the first time that I felt the need and to take any medication. It would have been in a police station. It certainly wouldn't have been outside of a police station, because outside of police stations, I was the life and the soul of the party. Just the last thing of what I wanted to be was down. But yeah, guys, it really was great. I spent, I think it was around 5 or 6 months in different police stations all around the UK, and then eventually, got sent back to Wandsworth. But yeah, that was good times. So if anyone remembers them good times, or going to prison 1987, 1988, leave it in the comments underneath. I hope everyone's having a good day. I've got more content coming up. I'll be doing a part 2 of this shortly. Peace.